And we are ready for this encounter between Pampanga, represented by Triple Threat, and Cagayan, represented by Team El Cubo. I think for El Cubo, I think now they have 1 win and 2 losses. For Triple Threat, relatively, I think all in the wins, all in the winning column. But we'll confirm that, as far as I know, there will be a standing post that will be made on the NYBL page. And first possession going to Cagayan. Cagayan with miss on the basket for Cagayan. Possession still afloat. Possession with number 18. Sorry, not Cagayan. This is Isabela. What am I talking about? Sorry about that, folks. Isabela, of course. That's El Cubo. Next game, we'll have Cagayan. That's what I'm kind of thinking. So it's 2 all tied at 2 with Isabela. And a takeover coming from Pampanga's Wayne Vergara. And Kian Tiksay. 8 minutes and 56. Through Christian Arevalo. Back to Pampanga. Oops, I think the foul is going to be called on Christian Arevalo. On number 5, of course, Espiritu. Espiritu getting the first basket.
ng pangarap, sabay-sabay ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Ito ang laban, ito ang tahanan, National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas. Bola mo'y bitbit, pangarap ay taas.
Now let's get back to the ballgame with 4 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Apologies on the silence. A little bit of upkeep needed to be done off Mike. You shouldn't hear. So we keep everything tight. 16-8 is our score with Pampanga. Triple threat with advantage over Isabela's El Cubo. El Cubo's Isaiah Talbo. Turnover, Pampanga now. Coming in for Cesar, but a miss. Kevin Kakilala, hoping to get a basket. CJ Malgazo. Substitution as Lester Zulueta checks into the ball game. Lester has proven himself a very formidable member of the Isabela squad, sinking a couple of threes earlier sa kanilang game. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough to lift El Cubo into a victorious run. We got 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining. There's Eric Buena. Passing on to Isaiah. Isaiah again. Kian Tiksay, who suffered a bit of pain from on his knee last Saturday, but managed to come back, thankfully, for their ball game today, Monday, the third day of competition. Is the NYBL second national finals. Pampanga. Big man Wayne with a miss. Isabela. Nice drop off initially from Eric Buena and into the hands of Lester Zulueta for 2. And Isabela now with 12 points, just down by 4 against Pampanga with 1 minute and 51 to go. We will pause the NYBL second national finals. We'll be right back. And let's get back to the ball game with Pampanga with a 4-point advantage right now with 1 minute and 51 remaining in this first quarter. It's 16-12. Pampanga. Double team right away for Wayne Vergara. Cesar steps back. Espiritu inside the paint. Ooh, ooh. Oh, but look at him. Superman. Superman there. And people will say there's not even much of cushioning there on the back of Eric Buena. Lester Zulueta getting blocked from behind there. And Pampanga's Espiritu. Whoops. Collision there involving, I think, Espiritu and Zulueta. And Zulueta missing from the free throw. I don't want to go into woulda, shoulda, coulda here, but just think about the result. If she, well, it's 1 for 2, but still. Lead is down to 5. 30 seconds remaining, quarter 1. Chandler. Chandler again. Basket in. And we got 13 seconds remaining, and I believe early into the second quarter, we'll have a special report coming from our courtside reporter, Jekka. So something to look forward to. It's 22-13, and that is it. And counts for CJ Malgazo. 3 points for CJ, and with that basket, the lead is down to 4-20. To 16, and NYBL second national finals will be right back.
Tara na lumaban, National Youth Basketball League para sa kabataan. Sa court, nagsisimula ang pangarap.
And let's get back to the ball game. National Youth Basketball League, the second national finals, live from the North Victoria Sports and Leisure Complex. And I believe we have a very special report from our courtside reporter, Jekka Liwanag. Jekka, what's happening?
The pride of Pampanga is on fire after securing the Game 1 win earlier. The team is looking forward to clinch their victory for the second game with a stronger defense. Sabi nga ng kanilang coach, depensa, hindi sobrang kumpiyansa. This is your CSR, Jekka Liwanag. Back to you, Johnny.
Thank you very much, courtside reporter Jekka. Yes, tama yun. Depensa, hindi kumpiyansa. When you get really complacent, that is when you lose focus as to the final goal, and the goal being to win 20-19. Isabela slowly coming back, and now just a hairline lead for Pampanga. And a steal. And a basket, nope. Denied of that basket, no. Not for the third time around. Coming from Espiritu. And that 1 point lead is now a 3. Isabela. Here's Chandler Cano. Now we got CJ Malgazo. Lester Zulueta. Miss also from Zedric Ancheta. That is 3 Misses, but not this time. Coming from Kevin Kakilala. And lead down to 1 for Pampanga, 22. And there's a steal by CJ Melgazo. Here's the thing with this moment. We've seen this earlier. We've seen this during the first game when they had a come from behind rally. The question is how long and how far will Isabela manage to sustain this momentum? Because we've seen it earlier, and somewhat down the line, they lost focus and ended up losing that game. Let's see this time. CJ passing it on to Vince Lopez for the basket. Cesar going to Cano. And the foul there on Lopez. Correction, foul on Zedric Ancheta. It's Isabela at 25 with a 3-point lead. Lester Zolueta, 3. And off on the other side, there's a foul on JB Ojeda. Six minutes and 14. It's 20-22. Isabela slowly moving or distancing itself from Pampanga. What another. Oh, sorry, it's a long 2 there, but still. Axel Montinola. And this is the perfect time, I think, to thank our sponsor, Spalding Official Game Ball and Basket there from Kian at Tiksai. Thank you to Eliza Luscious Beauty, BBA Hoops, be the best athlete. Thank you to Prime Ascension Medical Supplies, Doming's Diner, Gotos, and Luis Buco, City Hoops Trophies and Medals, Ringless Sports. Another collision there. Dream Architect Design, Prime Ascension Medical Supplies, work at Signa, that's WERK, Signa. We don't just print, we make a difference. And they made the difference with all these wonderful banners that is hanged around the venue and the backdrop. Thank you very much, Work Signa. And speaking of our venue, North Victoria Sports and Leisure Complex is where we're at. This is the second national finals of NYBL. Five minutes and 31. Follow up from underneath from Chandler Cano. Lead is down to 26. That turnover. 5 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Another substitution. Nicanor Armisa checking in for Team Isabela. Going to Kian Tiksay. Kian against Armisa. Ooh! Kian again on the floor. A bit worried about him. As you can notice, his right knee is with the knee guard as he suffered some pain last Saturday, the first day of competition. And after this ball game, we'll see the return of Team Pasig versus Team Cagayan. Again, of course, Abong basketball. Cedric Ancheta trying to get a basket. First with Jordan Bautista. Miss by Ancheta. Ancheta again. But it's a turnover. JB Ojeda. And that lead, a bit of a sigh of relief as that lead was just down to 1 point, but Isabela managing to get another basket, bringing it to 3, 32-29. With just 2 minutes and 55 remaining in the second quarter. And at the free throw, we have Chandler Cano. Chandler missing on his first free throw. Miss on the second as well. That is not a usual scenario with Chandler Cano from the free throw. It's always been one splitting a free throw, but this time missing both. Lester Zalweta going for the drive. Lead is back to 5, 34-29. Oh, coming in. An N1 opportunity for number 3, Rain Gregorio. And big man Wayne Vergara checking back in for JB Ojeda. A chance of a 3-point play here for Gregorio. Two minutes and 16. And Isabela's Lester Zulueta at the free throw. Zulueta making first one. One and only free throw. 2 minutes 16 and ball will stay with Isabela. I think that's following a technical improper bench decorum called on the bench of Pampanga. Super stretch, but not wide enough. Oh, offensive foul. It's going to be called on... sorry, not offensive foul, but a call on Eric Buena. And a warning also with the second motion. Kian, Tiksay, Chandler, Ano. Still with Pampanga. Nice move from Kian Tiksay. We got Eric Buena. Hoping for the three. A miss though from Joden Bautista. Here's Soto. That's JC Soto. Gregorio. Inside to Cano. And foul. At the free throw again, Chandler. Chandler was 0 for 2 earlier. And seems it's the same fate that he has suffered this time around. 33-35. Lead is down to 2 for in favor of Isabela. 53 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Traveling. Here's Kian Tiksay. And I love the song that's playing right now. Shout out to Lincoln Park. 20 seconds. And another basket from Reina Gregorio. Or is that Rani? Oh, the very creative spelling of names. I'm just going to say Rani, but it looks like Rain even. That's a Gregorio. I think that's the important thing. And scoring all those points. And that's the end of our second quarter with a score of 37-35 in favor of Isabela. And we got more basketball action when we come back.
Assist bawat tira'y sadyang sikip. Puso't sipag yan ang tunay na laban-laban ng kabataan. Lakas ay di matatawaran. Pangalan sa likod, team sa dibdib. Laro para sa bayan, lakas ay di patid. Bawat dribble may pangakong tagumpay. National Youth Basketball League, ikaw ang tunay. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, laban para sa kinabukasan ay saga. Dito lumalakas, dito tumitibay, sakot ng pangarap, sabay-sabay. Walang maliit, walang malaki, basta may puso, may laban lagi. Tagisan ng galing, respeto'y buo, teamwork ang puhuhunan, goal ay totoo. Coach, ref, fans, iisang laban, liga ng kinabukasan, bagong kabanata. Kabataang Pilipino, panahon nyo to, bawat laro, kwento niyang pagbabago. National Youth Basketball League.
And let's get back to the ball game. 37-35. Lead is down to 2. Got Pampanga now. They're down by 2, looking for the equalizer here. As it seems we have a special report coming from our courtside reporter, Pal Flores.
Hello, Johnny. Thank you so much. This is just a quick report from Isabela. As the third quarter starts, sabi nga ni Coach Lucky J, they need to establish their defense more and continuously kasi masyadong dikit ang laban and hindi na ito panahon para bitawan ang depensa ng team. Lalo na this is their counter sa big man ng Pampanga. Once again, this is CSR Pauline Flores. Back to you, Johnny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for another insider report there on Team Isabela. Oops. And yes, depensa talaga, sabi nga na offense, the great offense gives you great fans, defense gets you to the championship. 39-35. No basket there, even a foul. And even the coach of Pampanga not happy with that, with how that occurred, that last play. Oh! Jordan Bautista coming off the assist from Eric Buena for 2. You got Espiritu. Oh, it's been inside. On the floor for Espiritu. And a timeout call by Pampanga. They need to stop the bleed, as the lead is now at 8 points, 43-35 in favor of Isabela. And NYBL second national finals will be right back. Let's get back to the ball game. With Pampanga at 35, Isabela at 43. The biggest lead for Isabela in this ball game, 8 points. Quick pick up there by Lester, going to Eric Buena. Eric, miscue on the pass inside. It was taken away by Kurt Di Malanta. Sorry, number 6, that is Cyrus Valencia. And foul's going to be called on number 21. Sorry, number 81. Little tight underneath for Chandler Cano. Substitution with Gregorio checking in. Cano at the free throw. And after this ball game, we'll see the return, like what we mentioned, of Pasig against Cagayan for the 13 under division match. Lester going to CJ. Back to Lester. Lester hoping to get another 3. Nice defense there, I think, by Cedric Ancheta, but ball goes into the hands of Kian Tiksay. And there's a foul. Call on number 6, Cyrus Valencia. CJ. Melgazo. Espiritu. Long pass. Tapped. And protected. Rain. Gregorio. Oh, look at him. Perfectly falling into the place where Kian Tiksay was on the floor. Gregorio. Lead is down to 5 as Pampanga's got 38 on the board. Third quarter action. CJ Melgazo going to Cedric Ancheta. Coming back to the ball game, Lester Zulueta. And another substitution with Eric Buena also checking back in for Team Isabela. Traveling. Three from Eric Buena. That is another big basket for Isabela, represented by Team El Cubo. And it's a turnover. Cyrus Valencia. Call for another foul. And we got big man Wayne Vergara checking back in. There, see on your screen the coaches of Pampanga. Off to the other side, Eric. Turn around and traveling, unfortunately, for Vince Lopez. Pampanga. We're down now to the last 2 minutes and 23 seconds of this third quarter. Coming off the side, boom, for 3. That is 3 points. Coming from Espiritu. Mark Espiritu for 3. Another basket there, big one. Lester Zulueta has got more of that coming from his arsenal. Got 48-41, a 7-point lead. Another turnover. Eric. CJ. Retrieved by Eric. Bueno. Sorry, Bueno. Sir Buena. Eric Buena. Kian. Agility of Kian there, turning around just as he made a lift off. And he is back on the floor for Kian. Glad to see he's back on his feet though. Kian taking that long pass and delivering the goods for Pampanga. It's 43-50, lead of 7. CJ Melgazo going to Eric Buena. Backcourt, unfortunately. Got 43-48. And that's a foul at 3. So 3 free throws for Gregorio. And a substitution as well as Isaiah Talbo checks back in for Armisa. Gregorio takes a really deep breath. Gets his first free throw. A successful stint here at the free throw line. Will give them just a 4-point difference with Isabela. 2 free throws down. One more. Takes another breath. Visualizes the goal. And he gets 3 for 3 for Gregorio, and another substitution with Cesar checking back in. CJ, just a quick glance at how much time is remaining in this third quarter. 18 seconds for those wondering. CJ manages to hand it, to roll it over actually our official game ball, Spalding to Lester Zulueta. And that is it for the third quarter with a score of 46-50. Lead is down to just 4 points, so we're definitely gonna have a nail-biting fourth and final quarter. That is all when we come back. NYBL Second National Finals.
Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong lakas, taas noo, hawak bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, laban para sa kinabukasan, sagad dito lumalakas, dito tumitibay, sa court ng pangarap. Sabay-sabay ang liga ng bawat kabataan. Ito ang laban, ito ang tahanan. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas. Bola mo'y bitbit, pangarap ay taas.
Yeah, let's get back to the ball game. NYBL Pilipinas, second national finals happening right now at the North Victoria Sports and Leisure Complex here in Tarlac. And it's Pampanga versus Isabela with a 4-point lead. Let's look at how the scoring went for the past 3 quarters. For Pampanga, it's all been well from the start, from 20 in the first quarter compared to only 16. And that is another 3-point shot coming from Isabela. But going back into the score, so from 20 of Pampanga versus 16 of Isabela, Pampanga added 15 points sa kanilang second quarter number at 35 compared to at the 35, and this is when nag-explode Isabela, ending the half with a 2-point lead at 37 after they were able to convert 21 points. And coming into the third quarter, 11 naman ang na-score ng Pampanga compared to 13 ng Isabela. So there, from the looks of it, last 2 quarters, Isabela has managed to outperform Pampanga. Let's see if that continues on, kasi nasabi nga natin, nakita na natin itong ganitong scenario, the come from behind rally of Isabela. The question is, will they be able to sustain this and take it all the way to the bank at the end of this ball game? Lead now is at 9, 46-55, and that all depends on the guys of Isabela. They need to go for the win and not just protect the lead, not be complacent and say, we're good at this. We got a 9-point lead right now. That can easily melt away with the guys of Pampanga hounding them right now, 46-55. Pampanga, if I'm mistaken, has not suffered a loss for the 15 under division, and they don't intend to have that in this ball game. While for Isabela, they're hungry for a win. They experienced it during the first game yesterday, but then 2 back-to-back losses. So they want to even it out with 2-2. They definitely want to even it out at 2-2. and have a chance to move on to the next round. 48-55. We have another substitution as Ron Panikan comes into the ball game. But first, the free throws with Espiritu at the free throw. And while Espiritu is at the free throw, thank you again to our sponsor, Spalding Official Game Ball that's made for the game. Anytime, anywhere. Thank you to Liza Luscious Beauty, Domings, Gotos. That's Domings Diners and Gotos. Thank you as well to Luis Buco, City Hoops, Trophies and Medals, Ringless Sports, Dream Architect Design. Thank you to Prime Ascension Medical Supplies. Thank you as well to Work Signa, WERKSIGNA. Please do check their Facebook page. And Work Signa is responsible for the wonderful banners here at the venue. And speaking of our venue, North Victoria Sports and Leisure Complex with a basket there coming from Gregorio. Lead is down to just 4 points. Ito yung sinasabi natin kanina. Will they be able to sustain it? They, being Isabela, will get to know with just 7 minutes and 24 remaining in this ball game. Let's get back to the ball game. Team Pampanga already in the court. And as you can see from the screen, there you see at the side, Isabela still at the bench. 7 minutes and 24. Once again, Isabela feeling the challenge and the threat of another missed opportunity in this tournament. Like what we mentioned earlier, we've seen this before. Unfortunately, the end has not been well. So let's see if this story will be different. If the story will be different this time for Isabela. CJ Melgazo going to Eric Buena. And the ball taken away by Espiritu. Mad scramble. Gregorio, and finally to Tiksay, and that lead that was at 4 is now down to just a single basket lead. 55-53. CJ, strong, too strong. Espiritu almost getting it. Vince Lopez taking the steal and making the basket count. Eric Buena. And foul will be called on number 22, Wayne Vergara. And Eric Buena at the free throw. They now have a 4-point lead. You can make it 5. It's a miss. And big man Chandler Cano's there for the rebound for Team Pampanga. Pampanga, 13 seconds to shoot. Coming up from the side. Still with Pampanga, overshoot. An overshoot shot. And Isaiah Talbo will be called for the foul. Then a trip to the free throw for Chandler Cano. Last time I think it was 1 for 2. Missing the first free throw. And even before this, I think he missed both his free throws. So it hasn't been a consistent trip to the free throw for Chandler. Missing both again. Pressure getting into the nerves of Chandler Cano. CJ Melgazo. Again to Eric Buena. Eric. Steal by Mark Espiritu. Basket by Mark. Lead chopped down to 2. 55-57 with 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. As per standing, this win, is much needed by Isabela. I hope Lester is okay. Yes, following his drive, he upon landing, he slipped. That seems okay, and he's even at the free throw. Lead is at 2. Practically muscle memory for Lester Zulueta. And coming right up, the battle for the 13 under between Pasig and Cagayan. That's Team Srila Pasig versus Apong. Basketball, and that's a 3. 3 points for Espiritu. And the lead of Isabela is down to 1. And here comes the threat of Espiritu, grabbing back that lead for Pampanga. It's now 60 to 59, and this is what we always fear when it comes to Isabela. The ability to go for a rally and then losing it at the crucial moment of the fourth quarter, 4 minutes and 56. But a bit of a sigh of relief after that basket coming from Eric Buena. It's 60 to 61. 4 minutes and 44. Espiritu got the basket right now, and we feel the presence of Rocky in this ball game. And if you've seen a game of Nybl, you know what I'm talking about. And we have a special report from Jeka Liwanag. Jeka, what's happening?
Makikita nga natin ngayon sa court na intense at dikit na ang laban between Pampanga and Isabela with a score of 61 and 60 in favor of Isabela. In the remaining 4 minutes of the game, talagang humahabol pa rin ang Pampanga. Ayon naman sa kanilang assistant coach, pinapararanta na nila ang kanilang mga players para mas matakot ang kanilang kalaban. This is CSR Jeka Liwanag. Back to you, Johnny.
Thank you very much, Jeka, for that report. Yes, at ang magandang nasabi nyo, talagang they're giving the opposite team a bit of, sabi nga, yung kanilang, I keep missing the word that I'm looking for here. A bit of confusion. Isabela with 4 minutes and 20. Lead, we are now tied at 61. So you can just imagine the goal of both teams right now. Jordan Bautista. It's a foul and a basket for Jordan Bautista. They got 63 now against 61. This is really crucial for Isabela. How to fight off the defenses and offensive moves of Pampanga, as they are as determined as Isabela to take this win home. But looking at the standing, it is definitely Isabela who's going to need this win. Here comes Espiritu with 3 minutes and 56. We got people attentively watching this ball game right now. Kian misses. Chandler misses. But not Wayne Vergara. All tied at 63. CJ Melgazo. Whoops! Traveling. They see the lift. I see the foot getting lifted there. I can see the excitement also in the eyes of Pauline. Eager to do a report right now. We're all tied at 63. Pampanga and Isabela, who's going to break the tie. Lester going to CJ, but ball taken away by Kian. Kian off to Espiritu. Follow up from Wayne Vergara. It's foul and a basket for Wayne. Sorry, that's Chandler Cano. I think a bit of deliberation here for our officials. Technical on 25. It's first a foul. Okay, we'll wait. What's the decision? Because there is a foul called on Chandler Cano that will result to 2 free throws. But then another technical foul was called on Chandler for taunting, which will weigh out the other or cancel out the other. Let's wait. So it cancels. So no free throws for Chandler. Instead, for Lester Zulueta. And Lester feeling the pressure there. No basket for him. Still, 2 free throws for Chandler. It's not being canceled out. It's just that there was a free throw that was given to Team Isabela following the technical call on Chandler Cano for taunting. And Chandler with a basket. They now have a 3-point lead, 66-63 with 2 minutes and 44. Lester Zulueta. Foul. Nope. No foul. Now once again, we have a sizable crowd here at our venue, North Victoria Sports and Leisure Complex. Espiritu. And looking at the fouls here, Isabela already in penalty. Pampanga with 4. Espiritu at the free throw. And rebound by Wayne Vergara. Another foul. And this time, called the number 8, Joden Bautista. And coming up, it's Cagayan versus Pasig for 13 under division. Chandler. Missed by Chandler. Lead is a 3. And I can't help but think Isabela once again thinking we've been here before. We've taken the lead. We've played almost 2 quarters with the lead, and then at the last 2 minutes it escapes our fingers. Traveling. Good break there for Isabela. And a timeout called by Isabela with 66-63, a 3-point lead from Pampanga. And National Youth Basketball League second national finals will be right back. And let's get back to the ball game with just a minute and 53 seconds remaining. It's a 3-point lead for Pampanga. Lester. That's going to be heartbreaking. Last touch call on Lester Zulueta. Down by 3. They foul there on Gregorio. Both teams now in penalty. Zulueta, unfortunately, earlier was 1 for 2, which is a rarity when it comes to Zulueta. He's been pretty muscle memory from the free throw. One more. Two for 2. And that lead is down to 1 in favor of Pampanga. Kian. There's a foul on Lester Zulueta. Kian from the free throw. Extending the lead to 2. 67 to 65. A minute and 22 remaining. And makes the lead 3 points following those 2 successful free throws from Kian Tiksay. Basket there from Lester Zulueta. Lead again, back at 1. Kian securing another basket. Lead back to 3. CJ going to Jordan Bautista. Back to CJ. CJ gets fouled by Espiritu. And 2 free throws for CJ Melgazo. Not sure how ideal this scenario is because CJ has missed, I think, most of his free throws. Makes the first one. CJ again. Misses. Goes for the offensive rebound. Oh, match scramble. And last touch. Oh. What a major reaction from the bench of Pampanga. Look at them go on your screens. And ball goes to Pampanga with just 45 seconds to go. Pampanga pushing forward. We got Espiritu coming up against CJ. Kian. Ball stays with Pampanga. Again, seeing the same scenario. 31 seconds to go. Another timeout called here by Pampanga. We got 70 to 68 with 31 seconds remaining, and NYBL Second National Finals will be right back. Yeah, let's get back to the ball game with 70-68. It's a 2-point lead for Pampanga over Isabela. Pampanga, prepare for the inbound. They got 9 seconds to shoot. Just 9 seconds, 6 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. And shot clock violation. Enough. Shot clock violation there. "21 seconds remaining. And I believe another timeout is called, this time by Isabela. 70-68 is where we stand. Possession belongs to Isabela. Time remaining 21 seconds, and we will be right back. And let's get back. That's been the second buzzer. But both teams not wanting to let go as they concoct their final defense and offense. Or probably second to the last defense and offense here. 70-68 is where we stand, with Pampanga still on top by 2. And let me say it again, we've seen this scenario before with Isabela. And I believe the friends and fans and family members of Team Isabela wants a better ending, a different ending for their team. Zulueta, miss. 10 seconds to go. And a foul given up by Zulueta. 2 free throws for Espiritu. And RB Espiritu. Misses the first free throw. There is still a shot here for Isabela. Miss on shot. 7. Oh, not anymore. That's gonna be it. Unfortunately, we've seen this scene before, and how it ends with 70 for Pampanga, 68 for Isabela. Congratulations to Pampanga, represented by Team Triple Threat Basketball Camp, winning over Isabela's El Cubo Basketball. Congratulations, and our best player of this ball game, number 5, Espiritu, our best player of the ball game. Congratulations. And coming up shortly, 13 under between Pasig and Cagayan. When we come back, this NYBL second national finals.
Tara na lumaban, National Youth Basketball League para sa kabataan. Sa court, nagsisimula ang pangarap. Layup, assist, bawat tira'y sadyang sikip. Puso't sipag yan ang tunay na laban. Laban ng kabataan, lakas ay di matatawaran. Pangalan sa likod, team sa dibdib. Laro para sa bayan, lakas ay di patid. Bawat dribble may pangakong tagumpay. National Youth Basketball League, ikaw ang tunay. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, ang liga ng bawat kabataan, buong
Tapos ang makapigil hiningang game, it's a victory for Pampanga after successfully competing with Isabela. CSR Jack Aliwanag here along with the best player of the team, Kalapus, obtaining 24 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 6 steals. So best player, paano mo na-handle yung stress and pressure during the game?
Nakinig lang po ako sa mga aking coach. Sabi niyo po nila, focus lang po ako at relax lang po ako at wag po akong papa-apekto pa sa mga naninira ng laro. Ayun lang po.
So do you have any message for your teammates?
Nagpapasalamat po ako sa mga pamilya ko po nanood dito sa Tarlac po at nagpapasalamat din po ako sa papa ko na nasa Korea po. Shoutout po sa kanya at sa mga friend ko po sa taga Pampanga, sa school po, Chiang Kai-shek po at nagpapasalamat din po kay Nati Con, Kuya Albo at mga pinsan ko po sa Pampanga. Yun lang po. At sa girlfriend ko po si Chris. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you so much. This is your courtside reporter, Jack Aliwanag. Back to you, Johnny.
Thank you very much. And we are getting ready for our next game dito sa NYBL Pilipinas Second National Finals.
bola, sabay sigaw. Laro ng buhay, dito nagsisimula ang galaw. National Youth Basketball League Pilipinas, laban para sa kinabukas ay sagat.